Did you know if Dr. Martin Luther King would have sneezed, he would have bled to death after being stabbed near the heart in 1958? Hello, my name is Israel Bautista, and I have chosen a speech by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. with the title, "I Have Been to the Mountaintop." Dr. King delivered this speech in support of the strike sanitation workers at Mason Temple in Memphis, Tennessee, April the 3rd, 1968, just the day before he was killed. This speech was considered great on its own, and many experts believe or call this speech a prophecy delivered by Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King. The main audience was African American people, sanitation workers, and many Christians from different denominations. The speech is one of inspiration to fight for justice, for better pay and better conditions for the sanitation workers at Memphis, Tennessee. The speaker uses pathos or emotion throughout his speech to make his point. For example, he said, "Something is happening in Memphis. Something is happening in the world." The speaker also used anaphora or key words, key phrases on his speech. For example, he said, "But I wouldn't stop there," at the end of 8 paragraphs. And if I had a sneeze, to introduce 5 paragraphs. Part of the speech that Dr. King delivered that night was, "That's the question. If I help the sanitation workers, what will happen to me, to my job? If I help the sanitation workers, what will happen to all those hours that I spend in my office every day and every week as a pastor?" That's the question. If I had to help these people in need, what will happen to me? The question is, if I don't stop helping the sanitation workers, what will happen to them? And I want to say tonight that I too am happy that I didn't sneeze. Because if I had a sneeze, I wouldn't have been around here in the 1960s, where students all over the South started sitting in the lunch counters. And I knew as they were sitting they were really standing up for the best in the democracy, which were done by the founding fathers of the Declaration of the Independence and the Constitution. And I don't mind, like anybody, I would like to live a long life. Longevity has its place, but I just want to do God's will. And He allowed me to go up to the mountain, and I looked over, and I have seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I just want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land.